Here's a update video on my 86 K5-blazer. I haven't done an update in this in a long time, mainly because of the fact that I had just received my 4-inch lift springs in the front just a few days ago. I ordered them December 31st, and Rough Country screwed up their order twice, and I just received them a few days ago, and it's like April 18th or 19th or something. So that was an exceptional piss off, because I mainly wanted to get this truck in, done, get it out, because we have other projects we got to get done. But yeah, I got those springs there a few days ago, and as you can see, I've already got a lot of progress done. I got my lowered brackets for my sway bar. I got them all bolted up. I got my new rubbers and stuff in there. I got the leafs in. I got them all tightened. I got my dust covers on. I got my spindle on. I got the spindle, like this section that goes onto, like the rotor goes on here, and then I got this spindle section in. I got the axles in. I got my main steering arm in. I got my green rear end coverall. I got the coverall up on and sealed. My new steering stabilizer. Got my new shocks in, my new brake lines. I had those in last time. I got everything torqued in. You got to remember with these full-wheel drives, there's a crown nut that's under there. You have to tighten the bottom, that bottom nut right there. You have to tighten it 45 foot-pounds, and then you got to tighten the crown nut to 50 foot-pounds, and then you got to go back down to the bottom one and tighten it to 70 foot-pounds. Then you come back to the top and tighten the large nut at 100 pounds, just so your whole alignment is correct for your ball joints, so your tires and stuff don't wear properly. And then like they would adjust it from the arm that goes from the steering arm to from the pitman arm to the steering arm, and then there's adjustment in the long arm. But yeah, my shocks all went in pretty good. These shocks are extremely stiff, and it like darn near kills you trying to push them up. So and the springs when I had them out, there's like no give in them at all. So it's gonna be interesting to see how it rides. I got my front dry shaft in there, and I got for my breather hose, I have to run a longer line. So I'm probably going to remove that one and put a longer one in. And you got to remember, when you're sliding your axles in, you have to have your carrier out, and you have to get your finger up in there, up in the hole where the axle goes through, because if you don't put your finger up in there and guide the axle through, it will tear the seal and you'll just ruin it. I had to put new axle seals in this, so I wanted to make sure everything went in real nice. Really, every single thing in this truck, from your front housing to the back, has all been put in brand new. So I hope everything is all right. I have my rotors over there. I got to clean them up, and I got to put new seals on them, and then I got to get my calipers, and I got to get my pads. Calipers and pads and tires are the only things I need left. I bought a set of rims right there, a set of 4 rally rims down in the States. I had a set for this, but they had to be sandblasted and stuff, and I didn't want to go through the trouble doing that. So these ones here are already painted. They got trimmings, they got centers, so I'm going to take them off, paint them again over top, clear them, put a set of clear on it, and then put the trimmings on and stuff, and then get my tires on. Right now, I'm debating. See, I only have 342s, and with a 35-inch tire, it would be real laggy. So I don't know. I'm thinking like a set of 33s maybe right now. I don't know. I kind of have like a price budget right now. This thing has been costing me way too much fucking money. But yeah, like overly, those are 31s on there right now. So with a set of 33s, it's going to sit pretty much exactly what it's going to sit now, or maybe an inch higher, because that tire right now is probably an inch off the ground. So it would give me that, like a half an inch higher. But I don't know, it sits pretty good. Got those transfer cases, and these are always real low. I had to put an inch drop for my dry shaft angles. As you can see, my dry shaft angles are all good. And yeah, that's just an overview of what's been done now. You got to remember, these here are all got to be tightened real. These here, you got to torque them, but they tighten really weird because sometimes you might have more thread on one side than the other. So you got to do them all evenly, and it takes like forever. These are torqued to 120 pounds. You do it like in a star pattern, like when you're taking a wheel off a car. But yeah, that's just a little overview, and probably hoping to have the truck done and ready in like the beginning of March or a few weeks into March and stuff. So I'll probably be busy in this next week or two getting this all together. Got this here's the steering arm that goes from my steering arm to the pitman arm, and I got to get it all adjusted. Then I'm gonna paint it and stuff. And I got my brand new hubs, and I had to buy a special tool to tighten up these nuts right here, actually, because this nut tightens up, and then this here's a locking clip. It's got little holes in it. I don't know if you can see, and then you tighten it back up with this, and it tightens all funny too. You gotta do special torques and stuff. But yeah, getting really excited now, finally, that the kit came in. I've been in here all the time. So yeah, that's just a quick overview of my rough country 4-inch lift kit that's being installed in my truck, and yeah, it should be done here in a few weeks or two.